Cancer placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for all Cancer placements anywhere in your chart. So let's see. Because it is general, that means not all the messages are going to resonate. You may have to flip the roles. The general of the cards don't matter. And if it doesn't match, it's simply just not your week. Feel free to check out any of my other readings or placements in your chart as well. So personals, information on that will be in the description box, as well as information on my manifestation oils. All of these have had great reviews so far. I have one for attracting romantic and platonic love. You can also use this towards yourself, but just note that it is extremely powerful. You'll start to attract tons of people depending on what it is that you're looking for. And we also have one for protection. This will ward off any negativity. Anything being sent your way will automatically be returned to sender. We also have one for money and abundance and spiritual DNA activation, or anything involving your spirituality. I'm going to use these two right now. So all you need is 2 to 3 drops. This whole bottle will last you about 2 to 3 months depending on how often you use it. And they're made with herbs, essential oils, crystals, and I've charged them within the full moon. So it's extremely powerful. They have great reviews as well, so go ahead and check that out and purchase it if you'd like. So when it comes to Cancer placements, what do you guys need to know around this time? 8 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, ooh, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, wow, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so someone that you left behind, and I feel like they actually left you behind. Like they pushed you out first and you just retaliated with matching their energy. This is a masculine energy. It could be female, doesn't have to be a man. But this female was very immature in how they approached you in love. This person actually wants to give you an offer. This could be an apology, but this is something coming from the heart or something involving emotions. They're now receiving bad luck and bad karma. There's someone that you were connected to where the last 9 months of their life has been nothing but bad karma, them having to pay for their actions that they've done in the past. This was someone that kept continuously playing mind games with you. They actually left you behind to pursue a new relationship. So if this was a lover, this lover mistreated you, lied to you, played games with you, deserted you and your kids if you have any. And it's because they felt like, oh, well, I've just met somebody who is more financially sound, or someone who has more to offer, or someone that I can definitely use more than the Cancer placement. So when you met this person in the past, you could have been in a position where you were struggling. If you weren't struggling, they just felt like, oh, you know, you weren't gonna just let them do whatever they wanted. So in turn, this person turned on you. They may have abruptly left you behind, cheated on you, and then ghosted and went off to somebody else. But with the 9 of Pentacles, it's like this person's finances are being affected to the max. So if this was somebody who was established, you know, they had money, they were able to pursue multiple relationships and fund multiple people, that's not the case anymore. And if there was another female or another lover or a third party that contributed to why this person treated you the way that you did. So let's say, for example, this Queen of Wands is the other woman. Right? The Queen of Wands is usually my third party card. It doesn't necessarily have to be the other lover. At times it can even be like meddling friends or a meddling family member that had heavy influence in the relationship. But either way, I'm seeing that there was someone on the outside that was contributing and encouraging this person to mistreat you. And now both of them are dealing with their own fair share. Your person has the worst karma of all, because everything that they're trying to get off the ground is just getting smacked down by the universe. It's like it's now this person's turn to see what it's like to lose everything, or just to have a series of unfortunate events and not really having support. And if this Page of Cups was supporting this other female here, and this is also one of the benefits that she was receiving, which was money, support, accolades, and you were stressed out and not really having what you need because of what this person was doing to you, everybody's paying for it. This outside lover, if this was a lover, she or he doesn't have access to that money anymore. This was somebody, Queen of Wands at times can be, you know, very attractive physically. This is someone that likes to have a good time. You know, they have a lot of passion, a lot of drive, but it's not someone that you truly build with. This is someone that I feel overuses their sexual energy. And the kind of connection that this Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands had, it was more rooted in lust and temptation and surface level emotions rather than actual true love. And so while you were getting left behind to have to deal with your own heartbreak, your own pain, possibly even having to take care of your kids when you are not mentally in a place where you can do that, you struggled for a long time, maybe even the entire year of 2022, healing from whatever this was in the past. And this is now your turn, because coming in with the Eight of Wands is a stable, grounded, mature, caring, established provider in one way or another. So if you've been feeling desolate, or you're just like wishing for a friend or someone that you can count on, well, you're now about to attract someone in your life who's going to be there for you one way or another. This is someone that's going to go to you. They're going to go to you when you need things. Like when you need support, this person's going to be there. This is also going to be the type of friend where you guys can go out and, you know, hang out and pursue new hobbies and have new opportunities. And this is someone that will help lighten the load. If this is a lover, which for most of you it is, I mean, the King of Pentacles can even be a mentor. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It's just a figure that's placed in your life for the sole reason of alleviating any issues, any problems, or any stressors that you have, because you've been kind of calling out to the universe for some form of support. It took time for this support to come in, but it's finally here, and you will be receiving communication from this past person. So they're gonna have to come back and do the walk of shame, whether they like to or not. This Page of Cups is realizing that ever since they did you wrong, their whole life has just been going downhill. Yes, at first, after meeting this Queen of Wands and feeling like everything was gonna go great, yeah, sure, they had their fun in the moment, maybe for up to 9 months, where these people laughed at you behind your back, where they knew you were struggling and they did not care. Both of these people were aware of you. So if this is another lover, she or he interfered with your relationship knowing that you were in the picture. So this is like heavy homewrecker vibes. That's why this Queen of Wands is also facing karma. Because for one, if this Queen of Wands was someone who was independent, not anymore. Not anymore. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. This person is no longer independent. They're no longer sound. They no longer have a fat bank account. They no longer have all the characteristics and aspects and traits that attracted them to this Page of Cups initially. Why? Because this person had such bad karma because of what they did to you, that whoever they ended up attaching themselves to, whichever other lover they ended up going to, they're now sharing the bad karma. So it's like, okay, you guys want to be together. You can share all the bad karma that you got. Both of them are having financial problems. Both of them are having issues really focusing and loving themselves and taking care of their responsibilities. This Queen of Wands is now having to save and hold back. So if he or she was certain that your person was the one, there's definitely circumstances that are separating these two people apart from each other. And even if they're still dealing with each other, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of arguing. And meanwhile, this is what's coming to you. This King of Pentacles, for the most part, for most of you, is not here yet, because the Three of Wands is following this card, which means this is someone who's on a waiting period. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for this blessing to come in. You're waiting for this ship to reach the shoreline, which is where you are. You're at shore and you're looking on for your blessings. You've been waiting for some time. Like, you know, I'm putting in all the work, universe. I'm putting in all my manifestations. Where are they? Don't worry, it's coming. There's certain things being put behind the scenes, and there's an apology that you also need to receive, or some sort of explanation. And this Page of Cups, they're being haunted by their own demons. Literally being haunted by their own demons. So this person doesn't really have peace of mind in this moment, and they know for certain it's because of what they did to you, and they know unless they can come in and try to make the situation better somehow, their life is going to continue to go downhill, and that's their problem. That's their fault. Your lesson here was to hold back from selfish people, from people who don't give you what it is that you deserve, for people who make you question your worth, because you were just too mature for this Page of Cups. This was a lover. But this is someone that you had major love for, and they chose someone else. And they chose someone else because of financial reason, as well as influence, and the fact that you were privileged. So maybe this Page of Cups felt like you were asking for too much, like your standards were too high, you had too many expectations. Whether that was true or not, it's their own, you know, point of view. So let's see, what do you guys need to know about the situation? Expectation, privileged lady. You can expect, as a privileged lady or male, depending on who it is watching, because we're not gender specific, you can expect someone to come in who's going to think about you heavily. This is someone who I feel will honor you, because we do have high honor and privilege. So this new person coming in will put you first, regardless of who they have in their life, regardless of whether this person already has kids, they already have a past lover that they were connected to. Doesn't matter. This is the King of Pentacles. This is someone who's sound. They're very calculated in everything that they do, and this person will see you and immediately know that you're somebody who's worthy, who's worth their time, worth their value. And this King of Pentacles, it's like, for the most part, they have everything that they need. They've only been missing like true love in their life, and this is where you come into the picture, because I feel like the universe has been listening to both of you guys' prayers. So as a Cancer, whatever you've been praying for, they've been listening. And this King of Pentacles has been praying behind the scenes for someone that they can trust and love. Because this is someone that's used often due to the fact that they're established or they have a substantial amount of income. This is someone that's easily used by women and men, and they're looking for someone that they can confide in, someone that they can build a life with. And it seems like that's what's being presented to you, and as well as unexpected income. So if those of you that were dealing with this Page of Cups and they were like a child's mother or a child's father or somebody that just kind of abandoned you when you needed them, they will be coming in with some form of unexpected income, whether it is a gift or this person being forced to cough up child support in some way or to even give up alimony. It really just depends, but you're going to receive unexpected income from this past person. It could be like a gesture of, you know, of saying that they're sorry, or it could just be something that they're legally obligated to give you, because with child, there could have been children that were involved here, while others of you, this was someone that just acted very childish with you. And with the main female, this could have been an ex that left you behind and they went off to go pursue this Queen of Wands, this karmic energy. Because to me, main female, this is the same energy. It's just karmic. It's not privileged. They're not the privileged lady, because both of these people are out. If you look, one of them is divine. One of them is supported by the universe. One of these two people has more good luck than the other. This main female may just be somebody who dresses a bit better, or they take care of themselves. They have like a heavy emphasis on how they look, because that's mostly how they get the things that they want. If they want a relationship, they use their looks. If they want money, they use their looks. So there's a heavy emphasis on this main female here. But what this main female is realizing is that he or she, because we're not really paying attention to gender, is that he or she is about to have nothing but toil and labor and is about to have issues with their family. So for example, if this was somebody who, you know, they had some like a good background, or there was somebody who was established, or if they had like a family of their own, like let's say for example this ex left you, went to go pursue this main female, then went to go start a new family with them, well, all of that's crumbling down. All of it is crumbling down. So everything that these two people made using your tears, your pain, your sorrow, you being down, all of it is crumbling down. I don't care if it's a household. I don't care if it's a job, a business, a child. All of it is crumbling down. We also have toil and labor and family. Yeah, so with family, there was also family members that interfered with whatever this ending was between you and this Page of Cups. And, you know, this was something that cost you a lot of energy. It cost you a lot of your peace of mind. It cost you a lot of just your vitality in general. And, you know, you pushed through it. Now we're going to have to see when the foot is on the other side, or when, you know, these other people are put in the predicament that you were put in. You had spiritual protection. So despite whatever you were going through, it's like you were still being carried and guided by the universe. They were still taking care of you despite everything that was going on. These two people, that's not going to be the case. So we'll see how well they're going to survive while dealing with chaos and destruction. And they're going to have to see what you have to went through, what you had to go through, except theirs is going to be 10 times harder, because if you don't have spiritual protection, you don't have your guides or your ancestors rooting for you, they're not trying to guide or protect you, you're basically all on your own. Look, Queen of Wands in reverse. This is what came out at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands in reverse. Shady, conniving, underhanded person that wanted to put a permanent ending to a relationship, and they were successful. This other female, this main female, Queen of Wands energy, whether they were male or female, this person that went out of your way to seduce your person, or this was somebody that was jealous of you. They knew of you somehow, whether it was through social media, they had seen you with this Page of Cups. This was somebody that meticulously went out of their way to try to destroy a foundation, and it worked. It worked because this Page of Cups had no type of boundaries, had no type of like backbone whatsoever. As you can see, look, there's a woman, right? And she's looking at this other woman and looking at her being trapped in her mind. So someone wanted you to be in a position of feeling stuck, and it worked. And now that the tables are going to turn, let's see how they're going to deal with it. So when it comes to this Queen of Wands that was on the outside interfering with your relationship, your connection, whatever it is that you were in, what are they about to get? Judgment. Judgment. It's Judgment Day. Especially for the person on the outside. It's like your person that you were connected to romantically, or the person that, you know, you had ties to. They're facing their own karma right now. But this female, this Queen of Wands, who intentionally like sabotaged a family, a relationship, a union. Oh boy. Everybody that they attract from this point forward for the next 20 years, for the next 2 decades. Man, that sucks. For the next 2 decades. This woman or man is going to be put in situations where they're consistently the side piece, or they're the person that gets dropped, or they're going to deal with single people, and these single people are going to treat this main female or this Queen of Wands with disregard. The same way that they disregarded your relationship and your connection is the same way they're about to get dropped. Look, this is what they're getting. Financial problems, feeling left out in the cold, taken for granted. If there was a child that these two created together, using your pain and your heartbreak, this is like someone spiting you intentionally and going out of their way to try to hurt you. Guess what? That child is suffering too. Literally. And with the King of Swords here, this, wow. Okay. So this third party, they're going to split between you and your person. Like if that split hasn't happened already, it's in the process of going on. After this third party on the outside that interfered your relationship splits with your person, she or he is going to go off and meet someone new. Now, the person that they meet right after is going to be this woman or this man's karma. It's going to be someone abusive, King of Swords. It's going to be someone who's intelligent, but they use their intelligence as a way to harm their person or harm. So yeah, she or he's about to have a rude awakening. This is how this man's going to come up to her. He's going to pretend to be charming, caring, loving, nurturing, compassionate. He's going to put all the books out, all the picnics, all the romanticism, all the sensuality. He's going to put his best foot forward, and this woman is going to fall deep and hard for whoever this man is that she's about to attract into her life. And as soon as she feels safe, as soon as she lets her guard down 100%, this person is going to turn on her. Hopefully not physically abusive, but this King of Swords is going to be abusive. One way or another. He or she's going to play mental mind games with this other woman. He's going to have other people in the mix. So just like how your relationship got sabotaged by someone on the outside is exactly what this other man coming into the third party's life. It's the same dynamic. It's like everything's just coming around full circle. And I've never seen it like this before. And this is how he or she's going to be stressed out. Anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, not being able to see left from right, not being able to understand why things are happening the way that they are. But when this person goes through this type of pain and sorrow and misery that they're about to go through, they're going to completely understand what actions led to this position. They're going to understand, oh wow, I invested my time and my effort to try to hurt somebody else, to try to dismantle somebody else's family, to try to destroy somebody else's timeline, and that's exactly what I'm getting in the mix. And what's the worst thing is that she's going to be so enmeshed with that man that's about to come into her life that even trying to leave the relationship is not going to be easy. So careful what you do to people, because the next person that you meet right after you do someone wrong is going to be your karma one way or another. And you're going to be heavily drawn to the person that you're supposed to basically get karma from. And yeah, everybody's getting karma one way or another. Selfish people that just did whatever they wanted, didn't really care about how their own actions was going to affect other people, how it was going to affect, family, friends, things of that nature. And what are you going to get? What's coming up for the Cancer placement? The dream. You see this man right here? You're getting your person. You're getting your dream. You're getting the love that you truly deserve. Someone who truly loves you, will honor you. Their eyes are solely on you, and your intuition has been telling you that this is what's going to come. So even at times when you want to give up, it's like your intuition tells you keep going. You have something good that's coming. You have no idea what opportunities are coming and will be available to you. And you're somebody who shares. You share your heart. You share your emotions. You're open with people, and that may have been something that has gotten you stabbed in the back. But just know, don't change the nature of you. Don't change how loving or how giving you are. It's just a matter of solidifying your boundaries so that you're only that way with the right people. Because you're about to go on an adventure. This adventure is going to involve celebration. So the next 4 months are going to be filled with celebration. Someone is going to be dealing with sorrow. So the person who was crying in the beginning, which was you're about to have the celebration. So the one who laughs last laughs the hardest. So these people were laughing at you while you were in a position of struggling, of being stuck, right? And that's the exact same energy they're getting back in return. You were forced to let go, or you're being forced to let go of something or someone that does not serve you. And the person that you were connected to that could not see you for who they were, for who you were, they couldn't see you because they were blinded by their own preconceived notions and their own, you know, just perceptions that were tainted. This person is now having a new vision. They now see you for who they are, for who you are. This is why they're in such sorrowful energy, because for one, they're losing the third party. And at the same time, this third party, for some reason, felt like he or she was the Empress or the Emperor, delusional. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like both of these people are forced to put excessive work, time, and effort into their hobbies or into their goals, into their careers, just to get by. And that's because of the fact that they tried to mess with someone like you. They caused you imbalance for a long time. This could have been up to 2 years where you were struggling, and the person that you were connected to was living their best life, going out, doing whatever they wanted, and they didn't know that that energy was going to come back full circle. So yeah, everybody's struggling. Everybody's paying the piper except you. You're having this brand new opportunity coming into you, and it's just asking you for you to trust. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but just trust that everything is working out in your favor exactly the way that it should. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for your support. Bye.